Previously on The Witcher.
Pyke Isle's free of its curse. He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes. There's one small favour he might yet do for me.
Keira, where? Put me to sleep with a spell. And she's up to something. Pyke Isle, the tower.
Hi guys, Demigod Christie for another video of The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. After spending a night with Keira Metz, Geralt discovered that Keira Metz have other plans with Alexander's research, so he pursues him to the Pyke Island. Enjoy the video.
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Keira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Keira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs. Mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Alternative endings. There are actually two alternative endings for the story of Keira Metz. The first one is where you will be fighting Keira Metz. In this case, select the dialogue that would be insulting to Keira and demand that she surrenders the documents or the research papers of Alexander.
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Pyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
I don't. You're a vile, two-faced, four-tongued viper.
Ho ho. And I always took you for a gentleman.
All jokes aside, what are you gonna do with those notes?
Do you really believe you can call me names and then revert to polite conversation just like that? Get out of my sight, before I give in to my urge to teach you some manners.
I'll go as soon as you hand me those notes.
Then you shall stay here forever.
Once the combat is over, that you defeat the Keira Metz, Geralt will be burning the documents of Alexander.
Didn't have to end this way.
The other alternative ending is wherein Keira Metz will be impaled by Radovid. The initial plan of Keira was to bring the research documents of Alexander to Radovid and use it as a bargaining chip.
The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
If you allow Keira Metz to continue with this plan, to approach Radovid and ask for parley, in a later mission, you will learn that Keira was actually killed by Radovid.
Unable to contact her.
And the others? Keira, Margarita, Philippa?
Keira thought too much of her charm, tried to buy her way into Radovid's graces, offered to make a powerful weapon for him. I tried to talk her out of it, but she refused to listen. Radovid laughed in her face, ordered her captured, then impaled. Nothing I could do.
Keira Metz was manipulative, a schemer, and loved every minute of it. She was also stubborn, even for a sorceress, but she had quite the gift. Boy, could she be convincing. Deep down, though, Keira was a little girl. She expected far too much of life and demanded instant satisfaction. Little girls end badly when they fall in with the wrong crowd.
This will be a subject of a new side quest, to retrieve the body of Keira Metz.
Before we leave, we have to bury her. I won't let crows pick her rotting flesh off a stake. I can do that much, at least.
You will be battling the guard to acquire the body of Keira Metz. After which, Trist will take care of the body.
I'll take her somewhere safe.
Sure you don't need any help?
Don't trouble yourself.
See ya.
Like and subscribe on my channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification button as well. Comment below if I have left out any other alternatives or other important details. This is Demigod Chrissy, and have a good one. Bye now.